Hello, my name is Brett Tillman, a sales and leasing consultant for Hendrick Honda of Charleston here on Savannah Highway. Today I want to go over the 2012 Honda Civic. This Civic is an LX model. It's a sedan, four-door, and just wanted to briefly go over a few things about the Civic, what is important to me, what I think is important to a customer, and what I would think the average customer would want in a vehicle. 2012 Civic is a brand new model. They have redesigned things, and Honda has kind of stayed with some of the designs that they've had in the past and are successful with. And the Civic itself, as a standalone dealership, if it were all by itself, it would be in the top 13. So I just want to kind of point that out, that the Honda Civic is one of the highest selling vehicles in the United States. Something that Honda's kind of gone with. They've got the steering wheel here, but in line with your sight view here is your speedometer. So your speedometer is within sight and it's digital, so you have no question on how fast you're going. As far as you might be a little in between, whatever, you are exactly knowing what your speed is as you drive. Now with the Civic here, Honda's kind of gone to being as economic as they can as far as it travels. So one special thing you'll notice about the 2012 is within your sight view here, you've got two bars on either side of the speedometer there. It's going to be green when you're driving the most economic you can, and when you're putting on the gas, that kind of stuff, it's going to turn blue. So it kind of gives you an idea of how you're driving and your driving habits, so you can kind of get the most out of the driving needs that you need in the gas mileage of the vehicle. Speaking of gas mileage, this vehicle gets 28 miles per gallon in the city and 39 on the highway. Again, those are averages. So if you drive kind of aggressive, it may be a little less. If you drive kind of normal or slightly less aggressive, it's going to be a little bit higher. But this is a vehicle with the gas going the way it is, with prices, you're going to get the most for your money as far as what you get in the gas category. Talk a little bit about the economics and things of the economic part of this vehicle. You've got an Econ button that is brand new, and we've had those in the hybrid vehicles for a while now, but they've moved into the vehicles of the standard gas vehicles. The Econ button is a button that's going to do things to the vehicle that's going to help you with economics. Now, is it going to affect the performance of the car? It's not going to be so noticeable in the first 15%, or you want to say the last 15%. It's going to be that 70% right in the middle, whereas you're cruising down the highway, it's going to slightly push the acceleration down. It's going to cut the air conditioning down ever so slightly, so it's not going to be noticeable, but it's going to save you on gas. The first 15%, let's say you're on the highway, you've got the Econ button on, and you're riding along, and all of a sudden you've got to have that burst of energy, that burst of speed to change lanes or to get out of the way or whatever you need to do. That first 15% is going to be exactly the same as the car always drives. So there is no concern that just because you have the Econ button on that you're not going to have the responsiveness that the vehicle is going to have when it's not on. So I did want to make sure that I go over the fact that Econ button is a good thing to have, but it's also something that will, when you need all the power will be there. The 2012 Civic has several things that come standard now in the vehicle that has not been standard in a lot of the vehicles before now. The Bluetooth now is actually available in the EX trim and above. So you have the option of not having to go to the top of the line to get the Bluetooth stream radio and for the earpiece. You also have the Bluetooth for your phone, so you can have the phone settings here. Everything's controlled right from the steering wheel here. Again, with most of our models, you've got the steering controls here for the radio. You've got them to change stations. You've got them also to do your cruise control. A little bit about safety in the Honda. We know that the Honda is kind of on the cutting edge of technology as far as their safety features. We talk about the ACE body system, how the ACE body system takes all the kinetic energy through the sides of the vehicles in a frontal impact. This vehicle is now to a size that it would easily fit not only the professional, but also the everyday worker, the everyday person that's going to go here and there and travel long distances with the great gas mileage. Or it's also going to have that family of four. You're going to be able to put two people comfortably in the front two seats. You're going to have 2 to 3 in the back, very comfortable. And it's a car that is very economical, not only on gas, but expense. This vehicle is not an overly expensive vehicle. and it will do what you need it to do. 140 horsepower. It's got enough to get you where you need to go, but also have an opportunity to cruise at a nice speed when needed. As we finish up the test drive here on the 2012 Civic, I want to just say a few things. The Civic is a great vehicle. I hope you come out and join us here at Hendrick Honda of Charleston on Savannah Highway. Ask for Brett Tillman. We'll go on a test drive. You can kind of see how this car fits your needs, and I hope to be able to earn your business. Again, my name is Brett Tillman with Hendrick Honda of Charleston. Why settle for less than Honda?